Hello everyone, it's Alex and welcome back to my injury recovery yoga series. Today's class is going to be a recovery video for sore muscles. So maybe you just went on a run yesterday or you did some intense exercising, your muscles are feeling really sore. This is a perfect class for you to stretch out those muscles and get nice and loose. So if you're ready, we don't need any equipment, just a mat and a little bit of floor space, and let's go ahead and get started. If you are unable to join me for this video right now, go ahead and save it to your watch later. That way you can come back and join me whenever you have time. Alright guys, we're going to get started seated at the very back of our mats in a hero's pose. And we're going to start by tucking your feet under. So really make sure that all 10 toes are on the mat. If you need to untuck your toes, you can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and sit on top of your heels. We're going to start by really just stretching out the feet and taking some deep breaths. We're not going to sit in for this too long because I know this can be kind of intense. This is really good to just stretch out your arches. If you're a runner, this is super important to do after a nice run as you stretch out your feet. So go ahead and place your hands just over your thighs, roll your shoulders back, and go ahead and just take some deep breaths. Practice on sitting up nice and tall. So inhale through the nose. And exhale, roll the shoulders down again. Let go of all that tension in the upper body. Good. Inhale. And an exhale. Very nice. Taking another big deep breath. Really sink down onto your heels. Stretch out those arches. And an exhale. Good. One more. This time, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Flip your palms up so they're up towards the ceiling. Stretch your shoulders up toward your ears. Give yourself a nice, good stretch here in the upper body. And as you exhale, interlace those fingers behind you. This time, punch your hands down. Stretch out through the chest. Open up through that heart center. Arch the spine as you look up towards the sky. And exhale to release it. Good. Go ahead and untuck your feet. Throw in a little adult-sized tantrum here. Just kind of shake out your feet. So just get your feet back to that reset position. And from here, we're going to sit back on our heels and reach into our child's pose. Just to start by opening up our backs. Releasing the spine. Taking a big deep inhale. And an exhale. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. 1 big inhale. And an exhale. Last one. Big deep breath in through the nose. Exhale to sink even deeper. Reach those arms forwards. Nice, and then inhale to slowly roll back up. Again, just come back to the seated position. Shake out your shoulders a little bit. Good, then from here you're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fall back over into that child's pose. Good, and we're just going to do a wave-like motion here. So inhale to roll up through the spine, reach your arms up. And again, exhale to reach the arms forward. 3 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, come back into that child's pose. Hold the child pose once more. Just really getting some fluid movements through the spine here. You can wave side to side, shake out your hips a little bit. Very nice. On your inhale, go ahead and come into an all fours position. And then from here, just send that right leg forward. We're going to come into a low lunge. So that right leg comes forward. Make sure that knee is right over top of your ankle. That left knee is on the mat. Your hands are on either side of your right leg. And you're really pushing your tailbone down. And we're going to come to place our hands on top of our right knee so that all of our body, all of our gravity is being forced to go down towards the mat. So you're really feeling that nice opening in the left hip flexor here. You're sitting up tall, send that tailbone down, roll your shoulders down, taking a big deep breath. And an exhale. Very nice. And again, big deep breath. If this is feeling pretty intense, having your hands on your knees, you're more than welcome to place your hands back down on the mat to have that extra support too. I'll say my hips are a little bit more tight today, so that is a little intense for me, so I'm going to keep my hands on the mat. But again, if you want to bring your hands back up to your knees, you can do that as well. Inhale and exhale. Keep sending that tailbone down as you drop that left thigh towards the mat. Good. On your next exhale, you're going to push your hips back, extend that right leg coming into your runner stretch. So flex the right foot. Start by sitting up nice and tall, grow really long in the spine. So having that energy shoot out from the top of your head. Taking a big deep inhale. And on your exhale, go ahead and start to walk your hands forward as you relax your body over that right leg, thinking about squaring off those hips. You want to pull that right hip back and the left hip forward so your hips are square towards the front of your mat. And then again, we're just laying over top of that leg, feeling that nice deep hamstring stretch here. This is another really good stretch if you are a runner. I'm sure you'll feel this very intensely, but it's so important to do to keep those hamstrings nice and loose. And with each exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Very nice. On your inhale, come back into that low lunge. Just lift up your chest. And on your exhale, just push back into that runner stretch. Again, moving with this breath, kind of wave-like motions, being very fluid with the body. So on your inhale, you come into the lunge, and on your exhale, you push back into that runner's pose. Keep it going here at your own pace. We're going to do it about 5 times. So take it how fast or how slow you want it. If you want to hold one position longer than the other, you're more than welcome to do that. Inhale and exhale. Nice. The last one here. Inhale to come into that low lunge. Exhale to push back into that runner's pose. We're going to hold this just for a couple more breaths. Really feeling that nice stretch in the hamstring. Then on your inhale, go ahead and come back into that low lunge. You're going to tuck your back foot, lift that knee up, and then you're going to extend through that right leg. We're going to come into our period pose. So take this nice and slow. You're going to slowly start to send your hips up towards the sky as you flex that right foot, sending that left heel down, keeping your hands on the mat. Taking a nice big inhale here, and an exhale to fold over those legs. Again, just getting really deep into the hamstrings, the back of the legs here. If you have any type of blocks or books by you that you want to use to have a little bit more support, you can use those. I like to use this out, but again, this is your class. Take whatever modifications, adjustments you need. Very nice. Take in one more big deep breath. On your exhale, fold even deeper. Nice. On your inhale, coming back into that lunge, you're going to step back into a high plank. Engage through the abs here, taking a big deep breath. And then slowly lower down, chaturanga. Lowering your body all the way down, untuck your feet, roll your shoulders back, come into a cobra. So just lift your head, neck, chest up off the mat as you take in a big deep breath. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And on your exhale, lengthen out and then push back into a child's pose. Very nice. Let out a breath once you get here. We're going to take that all on the left side. So take in a nice big deep inhale. On your exhale, go ahead and roll back up, coming into all fours. And then you're going to swing that left leg forward, coming into your low lunge on your left side. So that right knee stays on the mat. Your knee is right over your ankle, so you protect your knee. Send that tailbone down. Take in a big deep inhale. And on your exhale, if you'd like to bring your hands to your knee, so you're really pushing those hips down, you can do that. Again, if this is feeling intense, like it is for me today, you can keep your hands down on the mat and just thinking about pushing that tailbone down, really opening up through that right hip flexor now. A little bit of a quad stretch here as well. Very nice, my friends. Taking another big deep breath here. And an exhale. One more. And on your next exhale, go ahead and send those hips back. Extend out through the left leg. Flex the left feet. Taking a nice big inhale as you grow long through the spine. On your exhale, walk those hands forwards. stretching out the hamstring here. Make sure you keep that left foot flexed so it adds a bit of a stretch into the calf as well. So you're really getting a full stretch through the entire back of your left leg. And again, focusing on squaring off those hips, so pulling the left hip back as you reach the right hip forward. So you're really getting that maximum stretch here. Nice. On your inhale, go ahead and come back into that low lunge. We're going to work with our breath here again, doing those wave-like movements. So inhale as you push your hips down. Exhale to push them back, coming into that hamstring stretch. And again, just moving with the breath, taking this as fast or as slow as you'd like. We're going to do it about 5 times. Really opening up through that left side this time, as well as the right. We got 2 more times. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to push it back. And again, inhale, push the hips down, lift the chest up. And exhale, swing those hips back. We're going to hold here for just a couple more breaths in this nice runner stretch. Nice, and then on your next inhale, coming back into that low lunge, you're going to tuck the back toes on the mat, lift the right knee up. On your exhale, go ahead and push your hips back, coming into a period pose. If you need to adjust that back foot so it's a little bit closer, you can do that. Your foot isn't glued to the mat, right? So if you need to lift it up and adjust, make some adjustments, you are more than welcome to. Flex those left toes. On your inhale, take in a nice big deep breath as you grow long in the spine. And on your exhale, reach that forehead down. Again, getting that nice stretch through the back of the legs here. This feels so good. Let out a deep breath. I'm just gonna hold here. Again, thinking about squaring off your hips even in this pose. So you're really getting that maximum stretch. So pulling the left hip back, right hip forward. And that's really going to bring it into your hamstrings here. Awesome. Taking an inhale to lift up halfway. On your exhale, bring it all down again. One more last big deep exhale out. Nice. Coming back into that lunge. You're going to step back into your high plank once again. Taking a big deep inhale, and on your exhale, lowering all the way down. Coming into your baby cobra. Lift up the chest. Taking a big deep breath as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale to lower it down, pushing back into your child's pose. Very nice, my friends. Go ahead and reach your arms forward. Let out a big deep breath. Feel that nice stretch through the upper body here. Nice. Then from here, we're going to go even deeper into the hip flexors. So what I want you to do is swing that right leg forward, this time to the very outside of your right mat. So it's not right in front of you. Your hands are going to be on the inside of your right leg. Then from here, I want you to rock that right foot to its side so your sole is facing up. So you're opening that knee out to the right. Your left knee is down, coming into our lizard pose here. And then what I want you to do is push that right hand into your right knee. So you're really opening up through that right hip. Taking a big deep breath. And on your exhale, let it all go as you sink even deeper, sending that tailbone down. Very nice. And again, another big deep breath here. And exhale. This time, keep that foot rocked to the side. Keep that knee open. You're going to bring your elbows down, coming into your full lizard. So you're really getting into those hip flexors here. Hopefully they're feeling nice and warmed up from those lunges. We're just going to go a little bit deeper. So bring your elbows down. Sink your hips down. Take in a big deep breath. And an exhale. And again, another big deep breath. And let it go. The last 2 breaths. each exhale, see if you can sink your hips closer down to the ground. One more big deep breath here. And on your exhale, go ahead and walk your hands back up. Bring that foot back onto its right side. You're going to tuck your back toes. And then from here, you're going to send your hips up high, coming into a downward dog. So hopefully your hamstrings are feeling quite loose. You can come into a full downward dog here. Make sure you're pushing those hands into the mat. You're sending that tailbone up nice and high. Very nice. If you want, you can take a few little calf raises here. Again, stretching out the calves, warming up those muscles back there. Nice. And then we're going to come into our lizard pose on our left leg. So what you're going to do is you're just going to step that left leg forward all the way to the top of your mat on the very left side of your mat. Bring that right knee down, untuck the back toes, rock that left foot so it's on its side, and then you're going to push that left knee away with your left hand. So you're getting a nice opening up to that left hip flexor here. Very nice. Taking a big deep breath. On your exhale, sink even deeper. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And an exhale. 1 more big deep breath. And an exhale. Nice. Keep that foot on its side as you bring your elbows down, coming into your full lizard. So again, just thinking about sending your tailbone down towards the mat. Really opening up on that left side as your foot is rocked over on its side. You're going to feel that nice deep stretch right here in the middle of your hip. And then just take a couple breaths here. Again, if this is feeling pretty intense for you today, you're more than welcome to come out of this stretch, wiggle around, take a few breaths, and then come back in. Remember, this practice is for you, so take whatever modifications you need, make it feel good for you. Nice. Let's take in 3 more breaths here. Inhale through the nose and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one, big deep breath. And let it all go. Very nice. Go ahead and walk those hands back up. You're going to tuck your back toes, send your hips up high, coming back into that downward dog. Pedal out the feet here. Adjust those hips back to their place. Push your hands into the mat. We're going to hold this downward dog just to really get that full body stretch. I want you to feel like you're trying to push the mat away from you or push it more in front of you with your hands. You're really separating those shoulder blades from the neck. Lengthening out to the arms, lengthening out to the back of the legs. Good. Take in 2 breaths here. And exhale. And again, big deep breath. And exhale, bring those knees down, coming back into your child's pose. Very nice. Reach the arms forward here. Awesome. And then from here, go ahead and just swing your legs to the front of your mat. We're going to come into a variation of a seated forward fold. So what I want you to do is actually bend that right knee and then bring the sole of your foot onto the inside of your left thigh. So you're opening that right knee out to the side. Your left leg is nice and extended along in front of you. You have those left toes flexed up towards the sky. On your inhale, you're going to reach forward or up towards the sky. And on your exhale, you're going to reach forward over to that left leg. So you're getting a double stretch here. You're opening up that right hip again, as well as getting back into the hamstring. We're not going to hold here for too long, but I do want you to focus on reaching those toes up towards the sky so you feel that nice full back of the leg stretch here. Nice, and go ahead and sit up tall. We're just going to switch the legs out. So this time extend your right leg nice and long. Bring the left knee in towards the chest, and then bring the sole of your left foot onto the inside of your right thigh. So you're opening up that left knee to the side. Flex the right foot. Inhale as you reach the arms up to the sky, and exhale, folding over that leg. Nice. Take in one more big deep breath. On your exhale, go a little bit deeper. Awesome. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Shake out both of your feet in front of you. Just let them kind of hang loose for a minute. Then we're going to come to a seated position on the center of our mat, and we're going to focus on stretching out our arms. I feel like a lot of times we forget to stretch out our arms, but I always like to stretch out my arms and my shoulders. It makes me feel very nice and opened on the upper part of my body. So what we're going to do is you're just going to reach your right arm out to the side, and then reach it across your body. Bring that left arm, wrapping it underneath, and then really pull that right arm with your left arm so you get that stretch right here on the side of your bicep and your tricep. Taking a big deep breath. On your exhale, pull it even further. Nice, and another big deep breath. Awesome, then on your exhale, reach your arm up towards the sky. This time bend your elbow. Grab that right elbow with your left hand and pull that elbow behind your head. Again, getting a nice stretch right here on the side of your right arm. This is really nice for opening up the shoulders, shoulder blades, the chest. Taking a big deep breath. Make sure you're still growing tall through that spine. You don't want a big curve. You want to grow up your head all the way to the sky. Nice. And then from here, keep that right elbow bent. See if you can reach the left hand down and then grab a hold of those right fingers behind you. So I'll turn around so you can see. But try to see if you can reach back and then grab those right fingertips with your left fingertips. And you're really going to try to bring those shoulders down, getting a nice full stretch in your arms. Again, just opening up through the chest here. So right elbow is bent, left arm reaches down and around. And then once you get here, if you can, grab your hands. Try to see if you can roll your shoulders down. So again, you're not clenching up here. You want everything relaxed. Nice, and then go ahead and just release here. Shake out your arms. We're going to take it over on the left side. So this time reach your left arm nice and long. Reach it across your body. Right arm hooks under the left, and then you pull that left arm over towards the right. Nice, taking another big deep breath. And on your exhale, reach the left arm up, bend that left elbow, grab that left elbow with your right hand and pull that elbow behind your head as much as you can, feeling that nice stretch on the side of the left arm. Very nice. And then from here, reach that right hand down, see if you can grab hold of those left fingertips. If one side is a lot easier for you than the other, that is perfectly okay. For a lot of people, it is that way. Took me a lot of practice to be able to get this left hand, but I did finally get it. Once you get here, see if you can roll your shoulders down again. Just relax in the upper body. Just feel that stretch in the arms. Very nice. And then go ahead and release those arms, shaking them out. The last little stretch here we're going to do for the arms is I want you to interlace those fingers once more behind you. Punch the earth. And inhale as you reach that chest up towards the sky, and exhale as you bring that forehead all the way down, reaching those arms up to the sky, stretching out through the shoulders here, the shoulder blades. Very nice. Inhale to come back up. Interlace those fingers. Draw big circles with the arms back. Again, just opening up through the chest and then forwards. Nice. Go ahead and shake out those arms. Shake out your whole body. Place those hands on top of your thighs or on your knees. Close your eyes. Let's take in a big deep breath. Growing tall through the spine. Exhale to let it all go. Very nice. On your next inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. One last big full body stretch here. Exhale, bringing those hands in Anjali Mudra. Back down towards your heart. And then bowing down, thanking yourself for such a wonderful, beautiful practice today. I hope you're feeling nice and stretched out. No more tension in those muscles. And I will see you next time on the mat. Thank you guys so much for watching today's class. If you want to check out more of our content, you can go ahead and download our app, Yoga Plus, which is located in the description below.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.